There are numerous terms that you'll likely come across when traversing Minecraft's modding scene. Some you may be familiar with, others are a bit more difficult or obscure. I'm Critters, and welcome to the Mod Menagerie. Today, I've compiled a glossary of terms you'll encounter in modern Minecraft and provide some clarity about their meanings, so you'll have a better understanding as to what they are and what they relate to within the game. To keep things organised, the terms I've included involves areas modifying Minecraft in some way, be it directly into the game's code or altering the game on a broader scale. Let's start with defining what a mod is. A mod, or modification, is a series or collection of code that alters the game's behaviour. These provide the most opportunity to modify the vanilla game. Typically, a mod fulfills one of four roles. Mods can fix bugs and glitches in the vanilla game to provide a smoother and more optimized game. They can update or revamp the graphics, modify the existing gameplay mechanics, or they can add new features into the game to experience. Members of a video games community who develop mods are called modders. Almost all mods require a mod loader to run. A mod loader is responsible for managing and coordinating mods to boot a modified instance of Minecraft. Mod loaders serve as a middleman. They provide its own application programming interface, or API, and tools needed for modders to interface their mods with the game's existing code, ensuring mods are compatible and operable on both the vanilla environment and also with each other. Neoforge, Forge, and Fabric are some of the primary mod loaders of today that run mods, though other mod loaders exist for current and legacy versions of the game. Due to the structure of a mod loader, a mod that is developed for one mod loader is incompatible with another natively. Tools exist for some mods to work, but in most cases, a single mod has to be redeveloped for each mod loader. So we have mod loaders, but what then is a mod launcher? Whereas a mod loader connects mods to a modded environment, mod launchers organize modded instances of Minecraft under one platform. Like the official Minecraft launcher, a mod launcher is an application that enables the user to create different modded instances, each with their own game version, mod loader, and more. Where possible, it's strongly advised to use a mod launcher for the following reasons. Mod launchers offer an automatic approach to downloading and installing many community-made creations, all in the one place, from mods to mod packs, shaders, and resource packs, as well as some mod loaders. Their interfaces makes it easy to organize mods and instances all in the one place. Mod launchers have additional abilities to troubleshoot and resolve mod conflicts across instances, as well as updating mod loaders and mods quickly. Their nature as a third-party application ensures that modding Minecraft is conducted in a safe and non-destructive environment, as opposed to modding the official Minecraft file structure, which, if mismanaged, can make the game messy, inoperable, or corrupt. Some of the common mod launchers of today include Prism, AT Launcher, the Modrinth Launcher, CurseForge Launcher, and Feed the Beast Launcher. Mod launchers are perhaps the ideal utility for downloading and playing mod packs. A mod pack is a collection of mods put together so they can all run at once. These are built by mod pack developers, members of the modding community who construct and configure a suite of mods to produce a working and custom modded game. Compared to building a modded instance manually, mod packs let players delve into a complete mod setup quickly and easily. Many mod packs are built around a tailored theme, for instance Tech, Magic, Vanilla Plus, Kitchen Sink, or Expert. A kitchen sink mod pack is generally a setup that contains a suite of mods from everything with minimal adjustments, theme, and clear direction. Based off the idiom, everything but the kitchen sink, kitchen sinks provide all the tools and mods for the player to explore and work with how they see fit. In contrary, an expert mod pack is a carefully designed setup that imposes a defined point of progression, often including gating, a detailed questing system, custom recipes, and sometimes niche themes. Expert mod packs usually challenge players to approach problems differently, devising solutions with different mods, equipment, and resources that they're provided with. Other carefully crafted mod packs contain custom quest lines, themes, or even custom mods and worlds for the mod pack itself. Much of the modding Minecraft scene is populated amongst mod hosting platforms. Mod hosting platforms are hubs to browse and download modded creations for Minecraft. For a game as popular as Minecraft, the mod hosting platforms are vital in becoming the focal points for its community to upload and share their creations. Modrinth and CurseForge are the two dominant players for distributing mods and mod packs, whilst Planet Minecraft and the Minecraft Forum also remain widely popular hubs for hosting creations from the Minecraft community. Despite their names, mod hosting platforms are not only key hubs for mods and mod packs, but for the rest of the Minecraft creation scene. While some of these aren't technically modded, they do modify the game to a degree. Resource packs are one of the biggest ways to customize the look of Minecraft. A resource pack is a custom created file that alters a game's assets without the need of code. These offer a means to visually or audially overhaul the game to whatever style or detail is preferred. In addition to customizing the game's look, resource packs can insert custom assets into the existing game, expanding the game's visual and sound pool without foregoing any vanilla assets. Resource packs are one type of creation that is available across both Java and Bedrock editions of the game. They aren't compatible with each other natively, but a resource pack can be converted to work for a different edition of Minecraft. You may have also heard of a texture pack. Resource packs and texture packs are often used interchangeably. Whilst they both achieve similar things, there is a distinct difference between them. A texture pack only allows for customizing the game's textures across blocks, items, mobs, and the GUI, and was superseded by resource packs. A resource pack, meanwhile, can customize any visual or audio asset within the base game. These include textures, models, sounds, music, language, the user interface, and text-based elements. Whilst many resource packs only replace the game's textures, they are still classed as a resource pack. Data packs are another means to modify the vanilla game. A data pack is a custom created file that overhauls the existing mechanics and features from Minecraft via modifying the game's existing data files. Data packs contain data that can either add, change features, or configure parameters surrounding the game's elements, affecting areas like advancements, biomes, loot tables and recipes, structures, and dimensions. Because of their behaviour, some data packs could achieve feats achieved by mods, so long as it doesn't involve extending beyond the game's code. One of the more demanding but visually rewarding ways to overhaul the game is with shaders. A shader, or shader pack, is a program that changes the rendering of Minecraft's graphics. As opposed to a resource pack, which modifies the game's visuals through custom assets, shaders work on scripts that focus on revamping or manipulating the rendering of the game's lighting engine, altering its interactions with the world at large. A typical shader may include the following attributes: custom lighting, dynamic shadows, wavy vegetation, new water materials, custom skyboxes, the addition of post-processing effects like depth of field and motion blur. Other shader effects that may be present include atmospheric effects like volumetrics or heat distortion, emissive textures, overlays, support PBR materials from resource packs, or implement path tracing or global illumination. Like how a mod requires a mod loader, a shader needs a type of shader loader mod to work. These shader loader mods are designed to support shader-based programming languages, language that most shaders are built from, so a shader's scripts can be loaded into the game's rendering engine. Iris or Optifine are types of mods that fulfill the role of a shader loader. As well as being a popular area within Java modding, shaders are also available on the Bedrock edition, though because of how they're built, shaders don't work across both editions. Because shaders run their effects through the GPU, it's quite often the system will take a noticeable performance hit when using shaders. Despite many shader packs having little to no impact on performance, and popular shaders offering lighter versions, shaders are the most demanding modifications to run in modded Minecraft. Many types of Minecraft community creations are fairly straightforward to understand, although when it comes to add-ons, the wording often becomes misconstrued. In the context of the Minecraft scene, add-ons relate to two different things. Generally, add-ons in Minecraft, which we'll denote this one with a dash, are downloadable creations that allow players to modify the look and feel of their game. Sounds familiar to mods, right? What separates an add-on from a mod is that add-ons are only available on the Bedrock Edition. Mods, on the other hand, are solely built to work on Java Edition. As opposed to using a mod loader, an add-on instead integrates its features from three separate APIs: a resource pack, a behavior pack, and the script API, tools that provide add-ons different functions and capabilities equivalent to Java Minecraft modding. When it comes to Java Edition, add-ons, which we'll put as a single word, are essentially mods for mods. Add-ons find ways to enhance an established mod further, whether it's providing compatibility or integration between two or more mods, adding new gameplay features or functionality. EMI Effect, for instance, is an add-on for the EMI mod, which includes information on each status effect. The nature of modding any game, Minecraft included, involves making the mods as compatible with each other as possible. If playing with a single or small handful of mods, things would mostly be fine. But the more modded the game becomes, the chances of a conflict increase. This is where compatibility comes in, which you'll witness frequently when browsing through Minecraft's modded creations. Compatibility is a state in which two or more things are working with each other. Resource packs and shaders are generally compatible across multiple versions of the game, so long as their frameworks exist or haven't been heavily modified. Many add-ons also work to provide compatibility between two mods so they can both operate together in the same modded environment. Unfortunately, not every modded creation is compatible with one another. Incompatibility is the opposite, and is where two or more things conflict with each other. The causes of these depend on the type of downloaded creation, but some potential issues could arise from the following. The game's code has been changed. The game can't read code from a mod. Overlapping textures or code between two creations. Virtually every mod is incompatible with different versions of Minecraft. Even a minor version has enough technical changes to render the game inoperable if loading a mod from a different version. Factors like this impose challenges for modders wanting to port forward or backport their mods to different versions. Some mods also go beyond being compatible and aim to integrate themselves into other mods. Integration is where one thing combines its properties to another thing. Add-ons are a common source for mod integration. Often, this will provide additional features for a mod and extend its uses. Jade add-on, for example, is one type of add-on that integrates Jade's tooltip features across other mods. Understanding the types of mod creations is just one piece of the modding scene. When installing and managing mods, you'll encounter a range of terms that are important to be aware of. You've heard me mention instance frequently throughout the video, but what is it? An instance is a game profile that lets the user play Minecraft. These are found on both official and third-party launchers, the latter offering the ability to create as many distinct profiles as possible. Each instance stores its own game data separate from others. Every instance therefore has unique worlds, mods, shaders, resource packs, mod loaders, screenshots and settings, ensuring they remain organized, contained, and free from conflicts. Within the scene of modern Minecraft, having separate instances is paramount for preserving mod setups, loaders, and saves from being corrupted or inoperable. Configuring mods is an important area in the realm of modding for many players. Config files are documents that allow the player to adjust the mod parameters and settings to be how they like. Many mods you'll install will contain a config file, though not every mod includes one. Configs can imply the player's preferences onto the client side, server side, or both, also common. Config files are accessed by navigating to the config folder in a Minecraft instance. Some mods like mod menu or configured provide an option to manage configs in-game. Before downloading a modded Minecraft creation, it's important to verify if they have any requirements. Dependencies refer to any modifications that are needed by a creation to work properly. These could be a mod loader, a graphics mod like Iris, a resource pack, a library mod, or another mod entirely. Checking these requirements is a good practice to ensure your modded game performs without any issues. Library and API mods are two types of dependencies you'll be seeing frequently, but what exactly are they? A library mod is a type of modification that contains segments of code, APIs, and other systems for other mods to pull from. They serve as a package of sorts, where they share their functions and capabilities for modders to draw from for their own mods without the need of redeveloping it each and every time. An API mod is essentially the same thing as a library mod, containing its own application programming interface and other functions for mods to borrow from. Fabric API, Bookshelf, Moonlib, and GeckoLib are library mods that assist modders in developing their mods. When navigating some mods, you'll often hear the terms client and server-side pop up. For context, Minecraft is built on a client-server model. Players install and run the game client, and a server is established to play the game. So how does this affect mods and other downloadable creations? Mod loaders allow mods to target either of these sides, or both, affecting how they behave in the game. In a nutshell, client-side involves displaying all things that you need to see as the user, and server-side oversees the game's core operations and functionality. The client shows any graphics, shaders, resource packs, and GUI elements, displays information on your surroundings, and it stores user settings like keybinds, and general video settings like FPS. Shaders, resource packs, and minimap mods are a type of creations that affect changes on the client side. The game's tick rate, mob spawning, weather, game rules, block states, and commands are all stored within the server end. Gameplay mods and data packs typically affect the server side. It's important to understand the sides of modification effects when using them, lest you get complications when using server-side mods on other servers without authorization. Barring some exceptions, client-side is, for the most part, safe to use on servers, as these changes apply to a single user only. In addition to a client and server side for mods, there's also a physical side to the client and server. A client is a program that allows the user to launch the game. The Minecraft launcher is a physical client, but there's also a range of third-party clients. As well as booting up Minecraft, third-party clients include numerous modifications and features for a smooth game experience. Types of third-party clients include Feather, Lena, and Bad Lion. Most of the modifications available affect either the client or the common side, but there's a type of modification that only affects servers, plugins. A plugin is a server-based modification that changes the mechanics and behavior on a server. On the surface, plugins are similar to a mod in what they do, and while some mods are also available as plugins, plugins have some differences. For one, plugins don't need to be installed by the user. Plugins are installed onto a server, which affects all players who join it. The way plugins are installed makes them usable only on servers. As with mods, plugins also require plugin software loaders for them to perform on a server. A plugin loader is software that interfaces plugins onto server environments so they can operate as intended. Like a mod loader, server loaders include their own APIs and other tools for plugins to develop with. The primary server software include Bucket, Paper, Spigot, and Purpo, but other platforms exist across Minecraft's community. When managing mod setups, there are a few terms you'll come across that seem rather technical on the surface. Memory is a core component in smooth operations, the modding scene included. In some instances, you may come across the term memory allocation. Memory allocation is the act in which a computer system designates RAM resources to applications and programs so they operate correctly. Providing more memory to programs ensures they have sufficient resources to enact processes smoothly, especially when it comes to demanding programs. In the case of modded Minecraft, more RAM generally leads to smoother performance and faster operations. Heavy mod packs often suggest to assign more memory to ensure they can boot and load successfully, though not every mod setup needs as much memory. In fact, assigning too much memory could produce the opposite results, as the system not only has less resources to manage its standard procedures, but the garbage collection system may stop working. So what is the garbage collection, and why should I care about it? The garbage collection is a process where an application periodically scans and removes any unused memory and retrieves it for future use. Garbage collection ensures resource usage is optimized and efficient automatically as a program is running. When it comes to playing a bigger mod setup, the garbage collection is important in restoring memory, reduce stuttering, and maintain smoother gameplay. Despite its benefits, garbage collections often reduce the performance in the program, especially if they're incorrectly configured. The garbage collections operations, including the type of garbage collection process, is configured through Java arguments. A Java argument is a parameter that alters the functions of the Java virtual machine, or JVM, where it's executed. As Minecraft runs through a Java virtual machine, arguments that are passed into it will impact the performance in the game. Java arguments bring a fine degree of control over adjusting various aspects of Minecraft's runtime environment. With these, players are able to adjust how memory is allocated, the type of garbage collection algorithm being used, change debugging settings, and reduce memory leaks. Modifying Java arguments isn't a straightforward procedure. The specs of the system, the Java runtime environment, and mod launchers themselves affect how Java arguments are sequenced and inputted. Otherwise, the application could produce the opposite results, including memory leaks. Memory leaks is where resources aren't released from an application after their intended use. This memory gets pulled into a void state of sorts. The application doesn't want to use it, but needs more memory, whilst the system wants to retrieve it, but cannot do so. Over time, memory leaks consume more and more memory, having a big impact on both the performance of a game and the system. Although it's uncommon, memory leaks do occur in the modding scene. The causes of these vary, arising from Java arguments, outdated graphics drivers, or the code in mods. Many of these I've defined are more technical and complex than what was explained in this video. This was simply to give a surface level understanding of what they all mean. But if you're wanting to learn more, I've included a list of sources below that explain these areas further. Perhaps future videos may be made to explore these topics in greater detail as well. Whether you're a modder, a developer, artist, or a Minecraft player, I hope you found this compendium valuable and helpful for your Minecraft journey.